Hi Aquarius, this week we are fresh off the back of our Pisces new moon. It was a really big powerful one, lots of healing, lots of emotion, lots of visioning, and so you might be feeling a little bit kind of like, whew, you know, what was that? So this week you'll be pleased to know that there's not too much going on. We have got Venus and Mars crossing into Aquarius together, which is going to put the focus on your relationships. So this might mean that you are starting to think a little bit differently about a certain relationship. You're starting to see it from a new perspective. You might also be wanting to try something different, to experiment, or maybe if you're single, to kind of put yourself out there in a slightly different way, to go on a date with a slightly unusual kind of person who's not really your type, or you might be wanting to bring a little bit more of a kind of quirky appearance to yourself. Maybe you want to try and embody these Venus-Mars energies yourself in a slightly different way than your usual style or your usual identity. There is so much potential this week that you can really choose whatever it is that you want. What do you want your relationship to look like? How do you want to appear to other people? You can really shake that up and have a little bit of fun with it as well. So we have got here the 5 and the 6 of Swords. So some of you are moving on from a situation that involved a lot of, let's say, ego battles. This might be a past relationship or something that just happened recently. It might even just be like an interaction that you've had with people, or an interaction style where you always end up in kind of almost competition with people, where people are kind of trying to be right all the time, or they're trying to one-up you. This is saying that you're really learning from this, whatever it is, this kind of like ego clash, and that you're starting to move away from it now. You're starting to move away from engaging in that kind of behaviour. You're setting boundaries for yourself, and you're really learning about what it is that you want in your life and what you don't, and then you're willing to like stop communicating in that way, which is a really powerful way to be. So let me know in the comments if it resonated this week. Otherwise, you can book readings or read the blog from the links below. Subscribe, and I'll see you next week.